What's going on?
So we are live, I think. I hope. Um, Either way, me and Sarge hanging out at me and GreensThings.
Awesome.
We got a little behind the scenes action on his channel. If you guys are interested in that, you can go tune in.
We'll put the link in the description. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll adjust all that after, and yeah. So we just thought we'd watch a couple videos today. I got the day off. I'm not doing much of anything. Son is in school right now, so we were thinking about what videos to watch, and that was really the hardest part. We were like, man, what videos are there to react to, really?
There's millions.
There's millions, exactly. So we thought about doing some fail type stuff, if y'all are into that. Let's see, let me transition the screen here.
Yeah.
We were looking up some today in history. Oh, you know what, I didn't test this audio for this screen. I don't know if
Hopefully it's going to be all right.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Today in history.
May 22nd, 1939.
Look at that
In
mustache.
Europe, Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy
Can I get one
signed
like
the
that?
Pact
Look,
of Steel, forming a
That's
military
rough, the
alliance
Pact of
just months
Steel
before the
today.
start
This,
of World
what do you
War
think
II.
about this mustache?
1972.
It's
Richard
coming in.
Nixon begins
There he
the first
is.
visit by an American president
Old
to what's
Nixon.
then
Yeah,
the
the
Soviet
traitor.
Union. He and Soviet
He was the
leaders
traitor?
signed the
Watergate.
Anti-Ballistic
Oh, yeah.
Missile Treaty,
Yeah.
part
Yeah,
of
traitor.
Cold War détente between Washington and its communist
They're all
rivals Moscow
traitors.
and
I don't know.
Beijing.
I think he was forced.
2002. A former Ku Klux
He was
Klansman
forced out
becomes
of
the third
his
man
presidency.
convicted for one of the deadliest attacks
see.
during America's civil rights
Yeah.
era. A jury finds Bobby Frank Cherry guilty of murder in the 1963 church bombing that
Church
killed
bombing.
4 black
Wow.
girls in Birmingham, Alabama.
I mean,
Cherry
frick.
receives life in prison and dies behind bars more than 2 years later.
Man.
1907.
How wretched, rash, intruding fool.
Did anything
I'm gonna
good
take-
happen
you know
today?
what? Let me turn this
Lawrence
around so
Olivier,
the.
actor, director,
So they
and
can
Hey guys, so
producer,
hey,
Silver
let me turn this
Screen,
around so the
born
viewers
in
can
Dorking, Surrey, England.
check this
In
out.
1992,
I bid you a very heartfelt good night.
Johnny Carson hosts his last Tonight Show on NBC after
Okay.
nearly 30 years.
They don't necessarily
as
have to
king
see us
of late night.
right
Yeah.
here on my
Today
channel.
in history, May 22nd, Ed Donahue,
Johnny
The
Carson, right?
Associated Press.
Okay, that was kind of lame.
Yeah. Well, I mean. You know.
I mean, apparently nothing good
Today in
happened
history.
today. Apparently nothing good happened today. So alright, so I guess we can just do failed videos,
Yeah.
or whatever.
mean,
You know what I've been watching
You can
recently?
absolutely come up with failed things like people love to get hurt.
I've been watching shipwrecks and shit or
That's
stuff
kind of interesting too.
recently. Let's see, fail videos. Yeah. You know, just a normal day, regular day here. Let's get this little trend. TikTok.
Call you, all these spammers call you 50,000 times a day. You block their number.
To me, I'm like,
Doesn't
you know,
matter.
half of these videos, I mean, this one definitely looks real.
That one looks real right there. I don't know how they
Um,
would not, how that wouldn't be real.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, is she hanging on to
some of them, the people definitely, they definitely are like, to me, and they just, they fake this shit. Like, I see so much fake stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's clearly staged videos.
Ooh, that's a nice.
Holy smokes, what's homie drinking on? Well,
We could
if
bring
if it'll load it.
our boy up too.
You're talking old King Cobra.
Put a little King Cobra up on here. Give him a little bit of. I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
advertising. Put a little advertisement out on our channel for his channel.
For King Cobra.
Let's yeah. Let's talk about this guy. He's become popular, I think, in his own realm,
yeah.
right? Just give us a minute Look at that. Look at that side profile. Huh?
Yeah, so King Cobra.
Okay, goodbye. I didn't even know oops, I think it was the lady that, the dental place. Sorry about that if I just called you and you were hearing all this, but let's take a look at this King Cobra JFS.
Yes, King Cobra JFS. So recently he did just make Skittles mead.
Which, if you guys don't know, let me see what this looks like. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Let you guys see that. Okay, you can put it on full screen.
What the fuck is up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra.
Yeah, so I don't know about this.
This by
I
now,
have to switch out the video and make it so it's
winemaking
not.
jar. Alright, so we're gonna start off
So
with
he's
2
making
cups
mead,
of pure granulated
and
cane sugar.
it's just like, I mean, this guy, he doesn't have many teeth already. But when you see this recipe, you're gonna be like, okay, this guy, he's actively trying to get rid of his teeth. It seems
Yeah, I
like.
mean, it's almost like he, you know, it's kind of a time lapse type of suicide. I think
I could
his
see that.
his
I mean, you really can't be drinking stuff like this. Like, I mean, I know that, hey, everything has a lot of sugar in it and these type of things,
Yeah.
but I mean, think about,
yeah, I mean, you know,
I mean, God, just
Yeah.
like, it's sugar, it's Skittles, and C4. And it's
we all
like,
know what C4 is.
yeah, and
Oh, you
I'm
mean
pretty
the
sure
other-
that's
The other
sugar free.
C4, not
Yes, the energy drink.
not the
Yes.
demolition.
Oh yes.
But,
Some honey.
so, oh, and honey. Oh my
Wow,
God.
look at this local hive. What?
I mean,
Rocky Mountain.
you
That's
know,
gotta be like.
maybe it's because I'm a diabetic. Maybe it's because I'm a diabetic that I just
haven't
think
made it
about
there
like,
yet.
oh,
I haven't made it there, but I'm on my
he's on
way. I'm
his way.
sure. You know,
He's on his way.
pre-diabetic. So, this channel is.
This channel, it is gold, and you'll notice
You'll never get bored. You'll
that's
never
one
be
of,
bored
that's
with
one of his
watching
favorite T-shirts right there.
the 420
Yeah.
stop sign.
I
that
have
what that is?
seen,
Speed limit?
yeah, I have seen that shirt in so many of his videos.
As a matter of fact, you know, as a tribute, I think I'll put that on. I think I'll go ahead and make that part of my merch. We're gonna design this up. We'll put it out on Spotify or not Spotify. Shopify
Yes.
and Spring. Both of
Yes.
those pages are on my channel.
So he makes this mead. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
If we only had the
Look at
necklace.
this.
What is that?
Look
What
at
are those?
this. Skittles.
Boba tea? Oh, Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was boba. Look at this guy. Ah. Wow.
Still going? Yeah, we're still going.
It's still going. I mean,
That's exactly how I feel sometimes.
look at
Gonna
this.
give that a good stir. I mean, just look at that.
Make it homogeneous.
I couldn't imagine ingesting that.
I
you
mean,
know?
that's got to
And
be
this
like
isn't
the.
honestly the worst one. This is probably one of his meads that I would probably ingest first before some of the
Some
other
of the other
ones
ones.
that he's made.
I mean, he's not getting to the bottom of the jar. Does
He's
he?
got to grind his way down. That's a solid
Oh, I
wall
see.
of Skittles.
A Skittles flavored mead.
Yeah, but he's still like he needs to.
It's not going to be Skittles flavored though.
No.
You know, it's going to be sugar.
Honestly, he needed something pointy, not
It's
a
like-
not a round spoon. He needs like if he went with a handle.
Why
it would
doesn't
be
he
better.
shake it?
Yeah, I don't
You know?
understand. Like shaking it would do more.
At least a little
Like,
bit.
instead of-
Shake it a little bit.
Shaken or stirred, right? You know,
Like,
isn't that
he-
always like
He
shaken
must
stirred?
know that like it's completely dry over here.
Yeah, come
all
on, like
down
all that,
here,
that's,
it's
that's
completely
sugar. I mean,
dry.
at least get that in
You
there.
know?
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing getting down there. You're gonna have a lump. If you drink that, you're getting lumps in your throat.
This guy has
Oh,
lumps in
look,
his throat.
he
Look at
puts
that.
it straight on back in there. Don't give it a rinse. Buddy.
Didn't even rinse it
Didn't
off.
even rinse it. It's
And
like,
that
let
thing
it
is
drip dry.
full of sugar.
Let's look in his cover.
Normally you wouldn't have to use tape.
And I mean, he just moved into this new trailer.
Oh yeah, it's a
he
relic.
got evicted from his other place, and
For
so he just
some-
moved in.
Oh, but his trolls are the ones that got him evicted. Remember that?
Yeah, not
Guys,
the
go
crazy
to his
girlfriend.
channel. Watch some of his previous videos, and you'll get the history on this guy.
Right there.
I mean, hey, all respect.
Exactly.
goes
You know
out
what?
to
This
him
is
for
it's
doing
what
this
makes
and-
America America.
Yeah, I mean,
You know that there's people like this,
yeah,
and he's out
just
there
do
living
your
his life,
thing. Do your thing.
and good for him. Good for him on that.
I lost the cap on the top, so I'm using a water bottle.
He definitely pulls in a different audience.
I'd drink with him.
I
don't know if I'd be able to keep up,
Yeah,
but you know what? I would. I would
I
give that a
couldn't.
try.
I'm not gonna say I wouldn't try this. I probably would. I mean, I drank hot dog water, so
Oh yeah.
and that's I'd recommend that to
Oh,
anyone.
I
Good
love
hot
some
dog.
good hot dog water.
You know?
On the 4th of July, get yourself a nice lukewarm cup of hot dog water.
Yeah.
I'll
That's-
tell you, it does go.
Yeah.
It does go.
Come on, what is?
So yeah, I mean,
Wait
that's,
till he realizes, like, come on,
Ferment.
ferment.
Not enough room, but that's okay.
not
Look at the
mixed.
airlock.
it's not even mixed to half of the sugar that's in there.
Guys, somebody please. Does he not
Somebody
have?
help my boy
Does he
out.
not have any viewers that are gonna let him know? Hey, mix the rest of the bottle, Bobby.
You know, when we
No.
were looking for the fail videos, I did see the America versus India, and
Yeah, let's-
I did want to check that out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Um,
Let's check it out. No problem.
Because that just seems great. I don't know if anyone has watched the Top of Meat video on his fucking Indian street food.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it's great. That's great stuff. I love everything India. What is this? America. We have the world's strongest man.
What is he pulling?
India.
Oh wow! Pulling down a helicopter.
With ease.
Yeah.
U.S. Speaking of best helicopters.
Okay. That's yeah. Look at that.
India does have that type of stuff too.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely scaring somebody.
See, but this is why I can't do stuff like this, because it's all clips of the same music, and I understand that's the meme
Yeah.
or whatever, but wow, that guy is a
That is
G.
talent. That's
That was
a lot
talent.
of talent right there.
That was.
I
You know,
think
it's
I
my
could do that.
favorite India movie, or I mean video. India kid baby smoking cigs. The India kid baby smoking cigs.
Okay.
This is my
Oh, wow.
favorite. I love this.
How old is that kid? It's like
Well,
9.
yeah, he's real young, but he's put a lot of years on. This is one of my favorite videos on the internet. I'll go and I'll watch this. Not necessarily this one. I hope it shows all the
Tourist
stuff.
attraction in its native Indonesia for all the wrong
40
reasons.
cigarettes a
Yes.
day.
From the island
Wow.
of Sumatra,
That's
famous
my
for his
boy right
nicotine
there.
addiction.
Woo! Wow.
Look at him smoking that. He's mad too with his little leather jacket.
I see that. Oh man.
It's all the people gathered around him. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to smoke. Trying to smoke
I
for
know, right?
Look at these tricks.
He's got all kinds of
Look
tricks.
at that.
He's flipping them.
Mm-hmm.
Is that his dad? Whoo! Look at this kid. He's like,
He loves it.
I love smoking.
He loves
Like,
it.
hey, if this other kid, hey, he's lighting one for him. He's like, hey, you want one of these?
It's
He's like, they're lights.
exactly. He's trying to get the other kid on it.
Wow. That kid.
Yeah, give me the bottle
I'm
now.
gonna get a bottle and a smoke. You know, lay down,
Nap
let's
time.
chill, nap time. Let me get a
Nap
bottle
time.
and a bottle
Yeah,
and a
I
cigarette.
guess he went to like
Jeez, send him to the doctor.
he I guess went to some sort of hospital, to help him get off cigarettes.
I mean, if that happened in the United States,
Oh.
he'd be taken away.
Oh,
he'd
my
be taken
goodness.
away.
If that happened in the United
The
States,
DCS
he
would come in
He
and-
would more than be taken away. That
I
those
mean-
those parents would be sentenced to death. If it
Yeah, the
happened in
kid-
California, you know,
Come on, like,
he would be sentenced
look,
to
the
death.
kid, he'd have to be going through rehab, right?
Oh yeah.
Definitely be going through rehab or something, you know? Let's see, what else do we have?
What do we got? That is the question.
Let's do,
See all these clickbaits,
yeah, there's a lot of click.
you know, and I'm just like, oh, I hate those worlds so much. Dude, let's look at some shipwrecks. Because,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I mean, I think about it
mind
all
some-
the
I don't
time.
mind some good shipwrecks.
Is shipwrecks. Oh wow, I put a little thing. So yeah, it's like I think about it pretty often. I mean, maybe it's because we live by the beach, but I just think about like, man, you know, that we all had these like ancestors who came across this ocean one way or another, and the balls it must have
Even
took.
swimming.
Even swimming.
Yeah.
For my Cuban
I'm sure it
friends out
wasn't.
there.
I'm sure it wasn't like the full ocean, but like,
But
you know-
I mean, just thinking about like it's scary enough going out in the middle of the ocean,
I don't
even
even
with
like
today's technology.
look, I don't even like going in the bathtub. So you know
If-
what I mean. That's I
Exactly,
can't
and
swim,
you know,
guys.
to think like they cross these oceans and just
Oh, you know,
a
that
wooden
reminds me of
ship.
something. That reminds me of something. You know, I went to the VA the other day, and I'm trying to get my ID card. It's only been a year and a half, you know, trying to get an ID card from these people, but it's whatever. They're busy. I get it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of veterans and stuff that go there every single day and hang out and go to the canteen and have lunch and, you know, whatever. They love the food. They love the beef stroganoff is outstanding, is what I've heard.
it's amazing.
Yeah. So it's a year and a half. I'm trying to get my ID card still. I go into I wait 45 minutes or an hour extra after my appointment. I go there. And the guy's like, "Oh, you're a junior." I'm like, "No, actually I'm not." "Well, what was your dad's name?" I'm like, "The same as mine." "Well, you were a junior." I'm like, "No, actually, my father's middle name was different, therefore I
Not a
am not a junior, not a true, like, it's not true, okay?" Anyway, whatever, you know. He's like, "Well, I can't give you an ID card until you, you know, you got to bring your social security card." And I'm like, "I already brought my social security card a year and a half ago." It's like, but it wasn't, I didn't see it. I'm like, "Okay, what about the lady that was working here then? She
saw it.
surely saw it because she, you know,
Yeah.
she tried to send me an ID apparently, but anyways, so he's like, "Yeah, so okay, I got you at this address." I'm like, "No, that's the wrong address." "Oh yeah, you got to change your address on your ID card, on your Florida driver's license. You got to change that." And okay, whatever. He's like, "I also got you in the Navy." Like, what? Navy?
In the Navy.
I can't even swim. I don't even know the words to the song "In the Navy." You know, I don't know that song.
I don't even know that
Okay.
song.
I've heard it. I know I have. But I can't swim. How would I ever be in the Navy? 30 years in the Army, and they got me the VA somehow they have me as being in the Navy. Like, who was?
Doesn't it just make you want a government job? I mean,
Yeah.
I know you're retired now, you're lucky, but to me, when I hear things like this and when I have to interact with the
Yeah.
government,
Yeah.
it's like I want a
how-
government job
Yeah.
so bad
Well,
because
you
these people
should be
do
able to get
nothing
it. Yeah.
except fail.
And what do you get paid?
Oh, you get
You're
paid
getting paid.
great.
I mean, And you're
plus
not only getting
benefits,
paid
health
benefits,
insurance.
paid holidays,
You're respected.
time off, PTO, sick time.
You're respected.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, it's crazy, and you do nothing but make other people's life
But
a
guess
living
what?
hell.
Guess what? You know why we can't do government jobs?
I'm a
'Cause-
convicted felon.
Not really, but because we're honest people, and
Exactly. I
you
would
know what I
want to
mean?
work too hard. I've been
Yeah.
on the other side of it
Exactly.
too much.
Yeah, like
You know,
if you're honest, if you're like, you know,
they're like, sorry, we really can't have that. It's gonna kind of throw off the whole vibe of the office.
yeah, like
you know.
you're telling these people the truth, and we're
It-
trying to do cutbacks. You know, it comes from higher, coming down from the presidency
Mhm.
through, you know, goes through the Oval Office.
And if Joe Biden,
Joe,
you know, yeah,
you think Joe has
he's been trolling my channel.
okay?
Really since I feel like before the election, but they've been shutting me down. The Biden administration's been
They've been-
shutting
they've
this
been
channel
shutting-
down.
You know, I don't usually troll people and stuff, but I was on who was it? I was looking on somebody's channel the other day. It wasn't Mystical. Cat Williams. Yeah, I was checking out Cat Williams. Yeah, you know,
Funny guy.
funny guy. I'm telling you, Cat's been around a long time and stuff. You know, much respect, and he's really funny. He's got some funny
He
stuff
is.
out there.
He is funny.
But yeah, so what do we got for?
I
we
got
some
I think
shipwrecks.
what 19 famous shipwrecks.
Okay, a lot of
You
views
know?
on that channel. So yeah, what's it called? Tall-tanic? Tall. Is that what it says?
Tall-tanic, yeah.
Tall-tanic? Okay, it looks interesting.
Like-
Looks like some really nice ships. See what they got going on.
19 most famous shipwreck sites. After a life at sea, where do ships and submarines go when they retire? Why, they haunt still shores or stay beached on dry land
Whoa.
as they slowly rest.
Man, look at
their
that.
growth.
It's like
Here are where some of the most
I
famous
couldn't imagine
shipwrecks
having
ended
something
up.
like that at our beach.
19. Bay of Nuadu.
You know, but
They-
it's
you-
like
you
Located
would-
in
well, you know
Mauritania,
what?
The Bay of Nuadu
If that was out in
considered one
front of
the
like
largest,
Satellite
if not
Beach or
the
something like
largest yard
that,
of abandoned ships
the
in
first
world.
thing that you're
The
gonna
shipyard
get
here is also a notable tourist
Coast
attraction
Guard
for visitors coming
is
to
gonna
the bay.
have to patrol.
At one point in time,
Oh, yeah.
it was
Okay,
referred to
because
as
there's
Port
going to be
Etienne
guys out
by
there
the
trying to
French
get on
merchants who
top.
settled
There
there
are
at
people
the
trying
turn
to
of the
take
20th
selfies,
century.
Oh, all
trying
kinds.
to do
Shipping
Who
trade
wouldn't
was a
wanna
big part of
explore?
the economy in
Who
the
would-
area.
I would.
explore that.
I
The
want
first
to go
ship to ever
explore.
been
I want to
abandoned
see
in the
what's,
bay
you
was the
know.
Chasseloup
And it's just
Laval
like our-
during the
We're looking for
1920s.
treasure.
These just look
Within the
like
next
ships
few
that run
decades,
aground.
abandoned
You know,
ships were
like
brought
last
here
night
by
I was watching
tenfold.
like
To this
some
day,
crazy
more ships
stories
arrive
of
here
like,
to be abandoned
you know,
all the
just
time.
ships that get
King
involved in
Philip.
storms and stuff like
The
that,
King
and like
Philip
end
was
up going
once a
down.
first-class clipper ship, which now lies beneath the
Oh.
sands of Ocean Beach near San Francisco. This ship was built during the mid-1800s, having launched in the year 1856, though it was wrecked by 1878. Nowadays, you can see it barely peeking over the mud on the shore, and is one of the
That's
many ships that
sand,
have found themselves
not
wrecked in the
mud.
waters near San
Yeah.
Francisco.
This is an
The
inlander
wreckage first
for
appeared
sure.
in the area in 1982,
The mud on the
where it
shore.
was visible in the
Man,
ground.
this ain't no
Throughout
lake.
the next 2 decades, the ship would come in and out of visibility, with it disappearing in 1985, only to appear again in 2007. 17.
2 years?
Aberlady Bay. The shore of
Hmm.
Aberlady Bay in East
Aberlady
Lothian,
Bay.
Scotland, has become a site of shipwrecks from
Oh,
vessels that
Scotland.
once sailed the sea
Now
during
that'd
the
be
Exactly.
that'd be a
Are
place
these
to
only
visit.
famous shipwrecks
There is a count
because
of
there's
2
remains
XT
that
crabs
people can
embedded
go
into the
to?
sands of the bay.
Or is that the only
Other
reason
wrecks
why
to be
they're
found on
famous?
site
I
are
was-
rusted
Well,
submarines,
I was hoping for more
ships,
like something
and
kind
other
of like a
miscellaneous
famous
parts of sea
tale
vessels that
of
can be
ships
seen
that
in the
went
sand.
down at sea.
In total,
You
there are
know,
8 historic wrecks of fishing
not,
vessels in Aberlady Bay,
not
which are
this.
considered ancient monuments.
Exactly.
16. Truck Lagoon.
We're counting it
The wrecks at
down.
Truck Lagoon are one of the most famous in the world.
Truck Lagoon.
Sightseers can observe the wrecks in Truck
Okay,
Lagoon,
we got some
or Truk, in the islands of the federal states
scuba
of
divers
Maine.
checking it out.
Scuba divers visit Truck Lagoon to check out the
Scuba
wrecks
divers
of
love
old
that.
World War II vessels
I mean,
that
that
have been
would be
rusted
cool.
over in the sea.
You
and
know, but
become part
I
of the
would never
underwater
scuba
wildlife.
dive. Me
After the
personally, no.
events of
As a
Operation
diabetic,
Hailstone in
no way.
1944, over
I,
275 airplanes
Nah.
and 60 ships sank to the floor of the Pacific Ocean, where they've
You know
been
what I
rotting
really like?
ever since. thus
You know what I really like, Sarge?
Yeah.
And I
Sorry.
it's all right. Sarge is a businessman. He's constantly taking care of business. I like submarines. You know,
I like
and it
submarines.
was ever since
It looks like a tank.
a trip. Yeah, that is.
That is a tank. Looks like
Let me transition back over. That is a tank.
It's a T-72. That's World War II time, I think.
No, like ever since a trip me and Mitch had,
Okay.
we
Turn this around.
dude, I got this. I got into this submarine mindset,
Okay.
and it was it's never left me. It's never left me. And it's just like this mindset of like, dude, the pressure, you know, and all that type of stuff. Like, I don't know. I think about submarines all the time, and I would get one tattooed if I wasn't so afraid of it looking like a penis, you know, because it's like, you got to spend, if you're going to get a submarine tattoo, you got to spend a lot of money on it.
Because
You got to have a good artist.
Yeah.
Because
Like
the simplest
fine
of mistakes,
details.
the simplest of
You
mistakes,
definitely-
and you are gonna have
you
the
don't-
worst tattoo.
You don't want that. Then you gotta.
I don't
then
want
what?
that. And everyone tells me, they're like, oh well, how easy would it be to just get a little yellow
Just do it.
submarine tattoo? And I'm like, but then people are gonna think I'm a Beatles fan.
Or they're gonna think that you
And-
love bananas.
Exactly. They're gonna be
Right?
like, oh, is that a banana? I'm like, no, that's a submarine.
They're gonna be
Um,
like, what if it was
you know,
a
and
banana?
it's
But
like,
what if it was a
I'm
banana?
personally, I'm not a
What's
Beatles
wrong
fan.
with bananas?
I'm not a Beatles
Bananas
fan.
is a good source of potassium.
I had a banana this
you know?
morning.
Yeah, see that?
I had a
Like-
banana this morning.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with bananas. I like banana pudding. You know, the little vanilla
I mean,
wafers
could you
and stuff like
imagine
that.
staying 3 months in a fucking
Just eating bananas?
120-foot tube?
Oh, with a bunch of other guys.
Bunch of other
That's
dudes.
that's
No fucking
that's-
anything like, and I mean,
Nah.
just to know that if
Nah.
anything really goes wrong,
You're pretty much that's your casket, okay?
yeah, and
Okay,
and
if you
at
can't-
least
you're
you
never
only
gonna
have
swim-
solace in knowing that it's
You're-
gonna be quick.
You're never gonna swim to the
You know?
surface. I don't care how good a swimmer you
No,
are.
you're
what?
not. And then okay, even if you did, where are you gonna swim then?
I don't know. You're
Where-
like,
you know, you're
dude,
not
how much,
like
how much, how much water does a submarine need to be underwater? Like, you
I
know
mean,
what
they
I'm saying?
can
Like,
go in pretty shallow spots.
They're not coming over here to Satellite Beach, right?
I mean, they could go through the river.
Have you ever
I'm
seen this?
sure.
Have
No,
you ever
I've
seen
never.
a
I've
submarine?
never seen a submarine.
Do you think that they're there and you just haven't seen them? I mean, we could really let's talk about this because
Oh, why did I do that?
you know,
Opening up, dude. Mac computers, just a little off topic. Mac computers, not a fan, dude.
well,
Let's look
Yeah.
at some submarine
they
facts.
could be like, I think what it is, it's a huge difference. Mac is such a gigantic difference from Windows,
It is.
You know what I mean?
Because
It's
they,
like-
they try and simplify everything, and it
but
gets,
it's oversimplified.
it's oversimplified
You know
to
what I
the
mean?
point
It's
where
like-
I'm like, what? How do I do
There's
this?
your tattoo right there, guys. Look at this. Let me turn this around.
They say that,
Let me
but
turn
then
this around, guys.
people will think that
This
I
right here.
like. People will think that I like the Beatles.
Because of
Submarine
that?
facts for kids because of the yellow submarine.
Oh, okay.
You
I
know,
mean,
and I'm just
well, I mean, I've never heard you say anything bad about the Beatles.
I'm not a Beatles fan, really. I
mean-
mean, I don't have anything like a hatred against them, but
Let me turn this around. I like these. Let's see these interesting facts. Let's go ahead with this. Let me get this done.
early submersibles developed. Here, let me get this full screen here. Named the Turtle. Held one person controlled. See, why isn't there audio over this? I don't want to spend my time reading. You know, this type of trash. This video's getting a thumbs down for me.
Yeah. Not the best video out there.
Not the best
Right.
video. Let's look for another. It's insane. 50 insane submarine facts that will shock you.
The shocker.
The shocker will be applied with the submarine facts.
The U.S. Navy submarine force is known as the Silent Service. Quiet, deadly, and utterly secretive. They represent everything that makes these weapons of war the most feared by sailors on the high seas. With nations around the world fielding submarines ranging in size from half of that of an aircraft carrier to barely the length of a school bus, these undersea terrors are as versatile as they are deadly. Hello and welcome to another episode
Are
of
they
the
really that
Infographic Show.
versatile, though?
Today, we're taking a look at 50 incredible facts about the
I mean, they
history,
only do one
development,
thing.
and deployment of submarines. 50. L. Ron Hubbard, founder of Scientology, served in the U.S. Navy during World War II
L. Ron
and was
Hubbard
briefly
was a
made a commander of the
submarine?
small submarine chaser
He was a
USS
submarine
PC-815,
commander? Holy
during which he
smokes,
claimed to
I
have
did not
sunk
know
two
that.
Japanese
No wonder
submarines
why
off
he
the
was
coast
so
of Oregon.
crazy.
Though
I
a
had no
subsequent
idea either.
investigation concluded there was no evidence of any subs in the area. 1 month later, he was relieved of duty for shelling Mexican territory, and supervisors recommended he be assigned
How?
duty on a large vessel
He
where
was
he can
crazy.
be properly supervised.
All that
49.
pressure.
In World War II, public weather reports were heavily censored to prevent enemy submarines lurking below the waves from learning about local conditions. A football game in Chicago was covered in fog so thick that the radio announcer couldn't see the field, but he was commended for never once using the word fog or mentioning the weather. 48. In April
In Chicago?
1968,
Did they really think that there was
strategic
going to be
ballistic missile
submarines
submarine,
in,
the K-129,
you know, the
sunk
lake?
in the North Pacific Ocean, prompting a massive search by the Soviets. Clued in that the Soviets were likely missing a sub, the U.S. reviewed recordings from their extensive underwater hydrophone network and located the location of the sub's implosion within days. 47. After weeks of a fruitless Soviet search for their missing submarine, the U.S. dispatched their own
You ever
submarine,
watch
the
videos on
USS
half
Halibut,
speed
to the wreck site
so
that
people
during
sound
the
drunk?
classified Operation
Yeah,
Sand Dollar.
it's fun.
Using deep submergent search equipment, the Halibut spent several weeks taking over 20,000 close-up photos
I mean,
of
this
the
is
wreck
all
of
good and fun.
K-129. 46. Wanting to recover the Soviet wreck in order to pilfer its secrets, the CIA
But what else
enlisted
is going on? What else is going on?
Let's see, what's that say there?
Let's look up news.
CIA anonymously versus ISIS. Interesting.
Oh.
That's kind of nice. Okay.
CIA and Anonymous versus ISIS.
Collaborating with the enemy. Yeah, that's
smokes.
interesting.
European nations recognize Palestine. Palestinian statehood recognized. Oh wow, that's big news. Issues burn ban, Palestine stuff, tornadoes, all kinds of stuff going on.
Where's the tornadoes?
Said
Let's check that out.
it said Iowa.
Still got wildfires out in California?
Always.
That's what I lost
Good
track
morning.
of
Good to
that.
have you with us on this Wednesday. I'm Joe Fryer.
And I'm Christina.
Oh,
Representative
Joe.
Savannah today.
It's good to
Alright,
see
we begin,
Joe.
let's begin this morning with this direct hit in Iowa of these storms. Another round of severe weather threatening a large section of the country.
Today, 44 million people from central Texas to upstate New York are
Whoa.
at risk of
What?
storms. Now, this deadly outbreak of tornadoes
Wow.
we've seen in recent weeks continued Tuesday.
I think I saw
with
that on
20
the-
reports of tornadoes in Iowa, as well as one in Wisconsin. This is a look at the scale of destruction left behind in
Whoa.
the hard-hit town
Are
of
you serious?
Greenfield. It's 40 miles southwest of Des Moines. A suspected tornado
Jeez,
tore through the
Iowa.
town and surrounding places. Officials there say the storm caused multiple deaths and injuries. A
I
weather-related
bet.
death was also reported in nearby Adams County. The storms ripped apart neighborhoods all across the state, leaving behind a wide path of destruction. On top of that, heavy rains closed roads, stranded vehicles, and flooded fields. NBC News meteorologist Angie Lassman will tell us how long this severe weather
They
is
never get
expected to
anything
last and
like
where it's
that,
headed next. We'll
probably.
get to her in a moment. But first, we begin
Most
with NBC News
unbelievable
correspondent
moments
Maggie
caught
Vespa.
on
She is
camera.
in Greenfield to look
Okay.
at the damage.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know.
I got you.
The world is full of mysteries, but sometimes the most unbelievable things unfold right on camera. A good thing to know is that if you're ever leaving Haneda Airport in Tokyo, You might want to sit
What's
on the
so
right side of the
unbelievable
plane
about
to be
that?
able to see Mount Fuji, the tallest peak in
What's so
Japan.
unbelievable about a mountain?
Did I say India?
Starship is a
Japan.
spacecraft by
Japan.
SpaceX. It has 33 booster engines and produces 3.3 million pounds of force, and it's incredible to watch.
Okay.
Wow.
But is that really one of the most
I
incredible
mean, we
things
see
caught on
that.
camera?
Don't we see that
We
all
see
the
that
time?
from our backyard.
I mean,
We
come
see
on,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
With some
incredible.
paint jobs and
Okay.
Bentleys running upwards of $20,000, a general manager's heart skipped a beat as a lady sprayed paint on one of the SUVs for a demonstration of the paint protection product.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got lucky. She got
Sea
lucky.
cucumbers are scavengers that collect tiny particles of algae and microscopic marine animals with their tube feet, and it's very bizarre seeing them eat.
I wish I could eat like that. Sometimes I feel
This
like
is
I
incredible
wanna eat
footage
like
of
that.
the Icon of the Seas cruise ship, which is the largest in the world. It has a length of almost 1,200 feet, and it costs almost $2 billion to
And that
build.
ship,
And in some areas of the ship,
$2
it almost feels
What?
like you're in a city.
But you know what? This ship,
Yeah, no,
it can't fit through the Panama Canal. This ship.
Well,
So
they're-
even though
I mean,
it's
they're-
Icon of the Seas, it's kind of locked in that
It's-
Atlantic.
Cruise.
Well, what are they gonna do? What are
In
they
a 1 in
gonna?
a
Where?
trillion
How is
moment
it
caught
gonna
on camera,
expand?
a 4-ton killer
can
whale
only-
was seen colliding with a
Whoa.
dolphin. It would seem that the whale was using a hunting technique that involves stunning the prey.
Wow! Look at that.
During a busy
would be
season,
crazy
big
to see.
hotels have to get hundreds of room ready for new guests every day, and the amount of sheets that have to be washed is unbelievable.
Oh my god!
And this is also why you might want to tip the housekeeper.
Please.
Tarantulas, in order to grow, do something
outta
called
here.
molting, in which they shed their exoskeleton to allow for growth and repair. While it's a cool
What,
process, it's
tarantula?
also
Is that what
very
it is?
Yeah, these
Jeez.
are interesting videos, but I wouldn't say that they're the most
It's always easy to
incredible
forget how
videos.
fast Formula One cars go,
Um,
since you usually see them through stationary TV
I wouldn't say
cameras
that
or
they're the
point-of-view
most
cameras.
incredible videos.
I mean,
But Red
let's
Bull
not
partnered with
forget
Dutch
about
drone gods to
America's
achieve the impossible
funniest
when they
home
created a
videos
drone faster
with the
than an F1
pets
car,
and
being
stuff.
able to reach
You know what
astonishing
was
speeds
funny
of over
about that?
190 miles per hour.
Us-
And it
The
allows us to
kids
give us
say
a
the
completely
darndest
different
things.
perspective to Formula One racing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, you don't see all of the together.
Now I know that kids these days, a lot of kids these days, they probably don't even know this show, especially with Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah, I know, right? That's I don't know. I'm still kind of shocked. I'm still kind of shocked, you know. Honestly, I never took sides on that. I never, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I never watched I didn't watch what was it, the hearings and stuff, the court sessions and stuff. I never followed it because I really felt like it was the media, you know, it just like bam,
presents
you know
this
what I'm saying?
program in color.
Well,
I'm Kimmy Hayes. I'm from North Carolina. I'm Kimmy Hayes. I'm from North Carolina. I'm Chicago.
You're not from North Carolina, are you? Okay.
I'm Kimmy Hayes. I'm from Chicago. Welcome to Kids Say the Darndest Things.
oh, that's funny.
It's a special edition of Kids Say the Darndest Things on the road in Chicago.
Old Bill. Old Bill. It's like a episode.
Like this. Mamma mia. Eat
You're talking about what we used to say.
I fast forwarded a little.
I'm a afraid to ask the second country.
And you don't want to mention China.
No, I don't.
And you don't want to mention China.
So, did blood come out of yours?
Yeah. It was just a little blood. No
Did you
blood.
cry?
No. But if my nose bled, I'd cry.
If your nose bleeds, you cry?
Yeah.
What happened?
I fell on the floor
From where?
when I was standing on that popcorn.
Wait a minute. You were standing on the what?
Popcorn box.
Are you talking about just a regular popcorn box?
Yeah.
You stood on it
Yeah.
and it just collapsed.
Yeah.
And then you fell
I fell on the floor.
and hit your... What did you hit?
The ground.
And who told you not to stand on the popcorn box?
Nobody.
Somebody told you before not to stand on it.
Yeah, I mean, this
and
is
you
funny.
did it when nobody
I
was
used to
looking.
watch this all the time with my brother,
My mama would watch
one of my
the
younger
show.
brothers. Especially when I
Watching
just started
my show, right?
Yep.
enjoying 420.
Yeah.
This show was super funny.
Now, what did she say when she saw the
You
blood?
know,
She said, "Come on, let's go in the bathroom."
I wonder
And
if
get
we
some
can
what?
find some lives.
Wipe it
You know,
off my
if
nose.
nobody, and it's funny because we're on YouTube Live now,
Right.
but if nobody has ever spent time trolling the YouTube Lives, it is fun. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't have
absolutely.
TikTok or anything like that,
I mean, I
so
do.
it may be kind of the same or better on other platforms. I'm not sure, but
I-
the shit
I
I
like-
find.
Yeah.
The stuff I find on YouTube Live, oh my
pretty-
lord! Some
that's
of these,
pretty funny.
some of these characters out here,
Yeah. It's
Ooh. They make King Cobra seem tame. They do make King Cobra seem
real?
tame. Yeah.
always here's something I've always found interesting is some of the weird things that people eat. Have you like styrofoam
Oh.
addictions, like weird eating
Oh, you want to know what
addictions?
my favorite strange addiction? I'll show you. Do you remember that show, like My Strange Addiction?
No, not exactly. I don't remember, but
Well, there
I
was
think I know
a
what you're talking about.
there was a show, and it was called My Strange Addiction, and it was all like, you know, this stuff of like, you know, whatever, people are addicted to weird different kinds of stuff, and this one is definitely
Let's
like,
take a
this
look.
is it's fake, but they did it so well
Okay.
that
Let's take a look.
it's you'd think it was real.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at this.
Contains subject matter
Okay.
and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Mitchell, he's an addict.
Ooh.
Yeah, we
Can,
should
can we
more because,
can you go full screen on that?
Like, I got it.
Or-
Yeah, here, let me
Okay.
just
Oh, that's
adjust
all right.
this.
No, that's good like that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine just like that. What,
I can shrink this size down and just like that.
It's alright. It's alright.
get a close up on that.
Stop that. Stop that.
I'm not hurting anybody, you know. It's gonna take me a second.
I lost the mouse.
My name is Mitchell. I am 28 years old and addicted to butter fumes.
He's addicted to butter fumes?
This is what it's all about.
Wow. Seriously? Are you kidding?
Oh, this is good. Fucking one.
did last night when I, oh, there's still some in there, too.
It's sad how believable it is.
Right. That's.
This is like, if it wasn't for this, like, it's like this buttery warmth that just goes through your whole body. Legal. They say
Legal,
I'm
baby.
like going yellow. I always say like I don't get high
Look at his
anymore,
arms.
because I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
He was just the most beautiful child. Pretty close-knit, middle-class family. Pretty normal, except for Mitchell. My son's an addict. And it's affected his life. It's affected his family. He's in a really bad place. I don't know how to help him.
I used to call him Mighty Mitchell. He was my Mighty Mitchell. Mighty Mitchell's gone. And yeah,
So,
I feel responsible.
so
I
you
gave that
know
boy
that
his first bag.
this was fake?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is fake. This has to be fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fake.
That's a lot of popcorn. Look at that. Oh my god.
I'm sorry if I
Wow.
pass out.
This is
Just getting up?
Yeah.
Do you have to start so early, honey?
Gotta do 3 bags right off the bat.
It's the first thing you're putting in your body. It's not healthy.
I don't get my wake up.
I don't really even understand it. It's like popcorn, and he inhales the popcorn fumes in his face.
So I have to do another couple, but I'm getting there.
You are really greasy.
Now I need another bag. I need another bag.
You don't need another bag. Mitchell? No. No, stand up. Stand up. Mitchell, you're doing this for attention, I think. I think you're just... Stop that. Stop that.
Yeah, this is good quality art right here.
He's just having a bad day. Funky sometimes.
It is kind of yellow, isn't it? It's an American company, and it's like top secret is the best. You know, like I could get a job, but these cans are worth like 6 cents each.
I'm his sister, yes. Of course I love him. I mean, but he either needs to move out or die.
18 cents? 6 cents? So I mean, like, you gotta get in here. You gotta get in here when you get them.
Mitchell, what are you doing?
I'm working. Go back in the house.
He's dead to me.
God, Mitchell, what's wrong with you? Mom made me take out the recycling. Could you? What's wrong with you?
Bag?
No. Stop. Yeah.
That's like 18
Mitchell,
cents.
fucking
Okay,
stop.
come on. That's like 18 cents.
It's a fucking freak. I hate you.
Bitch.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So
Did you hear about
I think it's some
the fat lady who's like
whatever it is,
all mad because
I'm a psychiatrist.
she's calling it discrimination because the lady at the airliner did not give her a wheelchair.
Oh,
Let me
I
see.
think I saw something about that. She wouldn't fit in the wheelchair or something like that.
No, she like.
No, please.
Fat lady needs.
Thank you. My name is Brian, and I am a doctor at Clean Heart.
So they-
It's a recovery facility in Santa
You got any popcorn?
No, Mitchell, I don't have any equipment.
Maybe I shouldn't search fat lady. Maybe I should search
Obese.
body positivity influencer. Because I know it's fairly recent.
Yeah.
Influencer. Oops, I didn't erase fat lady.
Probably.
Oh, but this is exactly what
So that's
what
a
I was
video?
talking about here.
Yeah. Plus size
Honestly,
model.
it's discrimination that they can't build wider aisles in airplanes 2023. This is what this model said when she struggled to walk on the airplane aisle because they were too narrow. People online are telling her, oh, it's your body, your responsibility. I'll probably just lose some weight and then you're so entitled. We all want to be comfortable, but unfortunately, the world cannot just adjust for each and every single one of us. We were all meant to struggle, and it's our responsibility to...
But this isn't the video I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is the same lines of like this lady, she feels like, well, I need to find this video so we can play this video, because I'm just like asking myself, lady, where do you get off? Yeah, she says she nearly fainted. I'm like, come on, you must be out of your mind.
Influencer Jalen Cheney has previously said plus-size passengers should be provided with an extra free seat or even multiple seats to accommodate their needs.
Wow.
A plus-size travel influencer claims an airport worker refused to push her wheelchair in an act of discrimination against her weight. Jalen Cheney told TikTok that her ordeal at SeaTac Airport will shock you. The Vancouver 27-year-old said she requested wheelchair assistance on her flight, but the employee assigned to her walked away when she realized Jalen was plus-sized, the influencer claimed. Although Jalen can walk, she usually requests wheelchair access. The social media star, who has previously started petitions for better conditions for plus-size flyers, said she was left breathless walking up one of the longest jet bridges I've ever encountered.
That right there, to me, I was left breathless.
Well,
I mean,
it's nobody's fault.
It's
your
nobody's
condition.
fault.
It's your condition.
Exactly.
If
You're
you
acting like somebody forced you to become this size.
Look, even if it's a medical condition, it's up to you to go
to manage it.
To intervene somehow. It's up to you to go to the doctor. It's up to you to do exercise.
Exactly. It's just so crazy. Like, so does that mean like, oh, because I'm a skinnier guy, I deserve less rights on when I'm traveling? Even though I might pay the same price for a ticket because I'm skinny, I have to...
If you're not a certain height, you can't ride on some of the rides. I'm sorry to tell you.
That's true.
It's a safety thing.
Exactly. And you know what? We need to make it like, hey, if you're a certain size, you can't come on the plane.
I mean, they
Looks
have...
like you're driving.
Look, here's one thing, and they can lean on the side of safety. If they have, I don't know, let's just make up some numbers here. If they can seat 1,000 people, and their maximum weight is 20,000 pounds, in addition to all the weight of the luggage, the fuel,
everything.
Okay, they have to consider all that. All those numbers have to get put in a program, because somebody isn't doing they're not pencil papering this stuff together. They're not doing no calculator. All these numbers are going into they're going into a program to figure out, is this plane going to be able to lift off because of this much weight right here? What is the safe weight to enable that aircraft to get off the ground and to stay off the ground? And the engines can only handle so much weight, so it is a safety thing. And if this woman is the last person on the plane, and they only, let's say that they put in an average, they go above and beyond, and they put everybody at 300 pounds. She comes in at 500. She's 200 pounds over. They don't have. What are they gonna do? They're gonna. Are they
it's
gonna
crazy
offer?
to me how it's like, okay, you know what? I'm fine with you buying an extra seat. That's fine, but you know what? To feel that you're entitled to it because you chose to become the size. Because you know what? I don't see obesity as like a disability per se, because it's by choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's by choice. And people get mad and people this and that, but it's like, hey, listen, it didn't just happen overnight. You saw the signs. You continue to go in that direction. Don't get mad because the world isn't catering to your craziness, you know?
She added, even when I told
Out
her
of
I
breath
really
when
needed
she
the
walked
chair,
down the thing.
It's
so
just
crazy.
like
If you're so heavy that you're out of breath from walking down an airplane aisle, you need to walk. You need
Take
to
a
walk.
train.
Yeah.
135,000 followers on the
Like-
platform, said the move was discrimination, adding, staying silent isn't an option anymore. If
Staying
you face
silent.
something similar,
It's
you're
not.
not alone.
It's not discrimination.
Discrimination
So now
is
you're gonna
real,
be
and I don't
fat
want anybody
and
else to ever
whining.
experience something like this. One commenter said, "I'm so sorry, honey."
Okay, the
Another commented,
airlines.
sending positivity. No one
If
should be
you get
discriminated against
moved,
for their body or abilities.
If you get bumped
Last
from a
year,
flight,
travel and body positivity influenced
pretty much
Jane
everybody
Goodall
already
headlines
knows
starting a
that you
petition
can
to
go
the
and you
US
can
Federal
request
Aviation
that the
Authority to
airlines
protect plus-size travelers.
give you a voucher.
In the letter, she said that bigger
But
than average
actually,
passengers
you can
should
actually be
provided with an
paid.
extra free seat or even multiple seats to
You could-
accommodate
they-
their
they
needs
could
and
cut
ensure
you a
their
check,
comfort and safety,
you know,
as well as those around
for
them
getting
during the
bumped.
flight. In the latest TikTok, she also mentioned this was her first time flying without oxygen. Whilst showing her followers the seatbelt extension she had been given, she said in the past she
Whose
had
fault
used
is this?
supplemental air to
Whose
ensure
fault is this? Like,
I
where do you
don't
get
know.
off?
I just don't understand, you know what I mean? It's like back in the day, man, when the old lady got burned by McDonald's or got burned by the coffee.
But you know, what, I even feel like that was more legitimate because
it was
at
legit.
first it
At
sounds like
first.
that, but when you see the
You know?
when you see the pictures of the case, like that
Yeah.
coffee must have been
It was probably smoking hot, like
super
really
hot.
hot, you know. And there
Like-
wasn't, you know, McDonald's didn't cover themselves, so they had to pay out.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't. But after that, other people got the idea. Oh, we're gonna use that.
exactly.
We're gonna use that. We're gonna use that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And like, that's what the problem is.
What time is it? I have to go take pictures today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures today.
Well, you know, if we gotta cut it short, that's fine. I mean, we've how long have we been on here?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I really don't know. Either.
I honestly have no idea.
It's been a lot of fun. I'll tell you. Just you know, for me, it's a lot of fun. I appreciate you having me here, and allowing me to
it's my pleasure.
allowing
And,
me
you know,
to piggyback off your
what
video
we got,
here.
What we
you
got
know?
to get into is some more talks about Marge and Marv.
Yes. You know, interesting. Did you remember the other day? I know, I don't know if you want to put this out, but our discovery the other day, guys, we found Marv.
Oh, we did see him again. I
He's
only saw
been
him the one day,
missing.
but
How long has he been missing? I thought he was in.
a year.
I thought he was in.
Two-thirds of
I
a
thought he
year.
was in Barbados. That's where I thought he
He
went.
could have easily been. He could have easily been damn near anywhere. You know.
Marge, you know, it's been quite some time, and we know she goes away. She has business and
All over.
Just every
Throw,
other.
throw a dart at the map.
Exactly, and that's the world map too. It's not just because she goes to Australia, she goes to Russia, she goes to Great Britain. Great Britain, as a matter of fact, she vacations there quite frequently.
Yeah, she'll hit Great Britain sometimes when she's in a posh
state of mind.
Exactly.
Yeah. Some of these videos right here, you know, if you got time, the food that
Marv loves Indian street food. He
Okay.
will frequent.
This is incredible. Look at this. Who wouldn't want this?
I'm making cake.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at how well it's being made.
He touches every one of those eggs.
Well, just to make sure, you know, he's counting the yolks, I believe. You know what I mean? Like, now that scoop right there, if you don't think that's not a measured scoop.
That's exactly 2.5 cups.
Yep. And the pan. I don't think they grease their pan before.
Don't need to. Don't need to.
Wow. Are they cooking that with? It's almost like naan that they're cooking right
That's
now.
pure.
Wow,
pure
that's
good stuff.
that's look at the flour.
That's good.
Wow, that's
a good.
I love
quality.
that, man. Street food guy.
Yeah, but we'll probably end up shutting it down here.
Yeah, no, that's let me turn this back around here
Appreciate
for
you
everybody.
guys for
Thanks for
tuning in.
tuning in on my channel. Thanks to the two that I didn't catch the names that we did have a couple of visitors here that joined in,
Appreciate
whoever
you.
they are. Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate you guys
You know,
on the
really appreciate you guys
on the hash
joining
brown
in.
channel here.
As always, you know, it's our pleasure to
come and to bring you this.
You know, our entertainment is not just for our own pleasure. We hope that you find some substance in our words.
Exactly.
You
It's
know,
about
to have a good
education.
time, having good conversation. Feel free to comment. You know,
Comment,
I love when
like, subscribe, all that stuff.
my subscribers. I love when they blast out comments, positive, negative. It doesn't matter. We'll answer all of them. Right?
Anything.
You know what I mean?
Yes. So all right. Well, take care. Take it easy. Have a good day, y'all. And I'm gonna stop this. Yes. I think it's